Hello everyone, and welcome to the inaugural episode of the Mac Attack webcast. My name is Hunter Chief 117, and I will be your host today. This webcast is about finding out whether or not a game is worth getting to play on the Mac. I am running a MacBook Pro from a couple years ago. It's got a Core i5 processor, a NVIDIA 330M graphics card, and 8 gigs of RAM. So it's old, but it still has some punch to it. Right today we're going to be playing The Witcher Enhanced Edition. This was picked up off of Steam for about $2.50, I think. And honestly, this is one of my favorite games. It is an amazing game, has a great story, a very long story, so be set for a long ride. I'm not going to play all of it today. We'll do about 20 minutes of gameplay or so, just to see how it runs. We'll do this main story, put it on normal, put it on, yeah, this will do. Let's see here. So yeah, and I'll put out a blanket statement there that yes, I know all of these games that I'm going to be playing will run better on the PC than they would on the Mac of equivalent specs, but I really think that the Mac, especially in the last couple of years, especially with the addition of Steam, is definitely a viable platform to play on.
A few surviving elven and dwarven units sought refuge amidst forests, where they prepared for a final, desperate fight. Abominable beasts ruled backwoods, highways, and former battlefields alike. In cities and villages, folk were left wondering what had happened to the Witchers. The Blue Mountains in the north of Kedwin, the year 1270. 5 years after the Great War.
There's our hero, Geralt, or Geralt, however you want to say it. I say Geralt. But yeah, I've been playing games for a long time, very long time, and this is definitely one of my favorites. Also, its sequel, The Witcher 2, which I might do in a future episode, is an amazing game. Yeah, and as you can see right now, this is all in-engine cutscene. Not pre-rendered, and it's running alright. It's got some nice shadowing going on there. Nice weather effects going on. And this game came out, the Enhanced Edition came out in 2008. I think the original game came out in 2006. So it's kind of an old game, but even still, it looks pretty darn good, especially if you look at the character models and the facial animations and whatnot. They're definitely on par with some of the stuff that's coming out today for like the Xbox and whatnot.
We'll speak soon enough. We're nearing Karamorin.
The voice acting, not so great, I'll put that out there, but this is made by one of my favorite companies, CD Projekt Red, and they make just awesome games. They treat their customers really, really well. That's what I love most about them, I think. So they came out with The Witcher 2. It was pretty good. Then they came out with an Enhanced Edition, and they just gave the Enhanced Edition to anyone that had already bought the game for free. So it was like 8 gigs of data that they, updated stuff, added stuff, and they just were like, here, have it for free, you already paid us. Awesome, awesome company. I think this was their first big game in the States. I'm pretty sure they are a Russian development company. So you can see there, it has some pretty good facial design.
We're home. Leo,
and
get
you
Triss.
can kind of see that it's not running quite at 30 frames a second for some of it. It's maybe lagging a little bit, and this is yet again all in-engine.
Your time nears its end, witches. Enjoy things while you can.
But yeah, one of the other things that I really love about this game is the combat system. You actually have to pay attention to what you're doing, who you're fighting, what kind of enemy they are. And this game has sword play, has magic.
You missed the parry. I keep repeating this. Pirouette always followed by a back cross
parry. It's got a really cool combat system. That actually keeps you on your toes, and you can link combos together for your attacks and whatnot.
Thank you, Tris.
So it keeps you engaged. You're not just sitting there pounding a mouse key going, okay, next, okay, next. You actually have to pay attention to what you're doing, which I like in a game. I don't like just sitting idly by letting it play itself.
I can't explain it, but I feel a bond when we speak. I know you are important.
Geralt,
Some foreshadowing there.
I need to think.
time flows slowly at Kaer Morhen.
Ha! It worked! Not bad. Take a rest. What do you think, Geralt? Is he ready for the path?
Wait for the
Oh,
rest.
that's not so
He's
good.
alone. The professor promised 50 orens for every freak we kill.
He's mine!
Well, there's a taste of the magic that we might get to use later.
Vesemir, we got company.
And so a little backstory on the game. So these guys are called Witchers, and they're monster hunters, but there aren't very many of them left.
I'm shutting the gate.
A little wolf icon that you would see on some of their vests and whatnot, a little pendant, is the symbol of the Witcher. Oh, let me get a sword. That's stuck way in there. So this is the first view. It's kind of an isometric view, and you can you can kind of see the combo system here. So every time that the sword lights up, that's when you can click it to chain together your attack. As you can see, it's running all right. There's quite a few enemies on screen. This is probably about the most characters on screen I think you see in this entire game. About that many.
This witch's blade.
Oh yeah, Triss, the woman there, is not a Witcher. She's a
How do you feel?
sorceress.
Fine.
Anyone know who the intruders are?
Ordinary bandits would never attack Kaer Morhen.
That we know, Marigold. You could try some of your famous magic.
In due time, Lambert.
Enough! We need to check the other possible passages to the upper courtyard.
And I want to see... What I think I'll do here is I'm going to switch over to the other mode that I like. This is kind of a more up-close and personal viewpoint, and this is kind of how I prefer playing the game. I think it makes it much more exciting than kind of looking at the top-down perspective, especially when we get into combat here in a little bit.
What's happening?
They're trying to break down the gate!
They won't get anywhere without a battering ram.
Oh, that's a problem.
Shit! What is that?
Giant praying
A
mantis.
frightener. One mean
right.
beast.
Savola. I know him. A mage as ambitious as he is insane.
And an insane mage. Awesome.
They're coming up here. Get ready.
There's more! They're entering the upper courtyard!
The one in glasses is the professor. Murder for hire. I sense magic. There's a sorcerer among them.
Yeah, that's some pretty good facial animation there.
Professor, you know the way. Get to it.
The professor is wanted in Redania, Temeria, and Kedwin. A real maggot. I don't recognize the sorcerer.
Marigold, I'm interested in whether you can disarm Savola. The rest is witch's work.
I'll try.
They're coming.
The Frightener is
Thank you,
very
girl.
dangerous, but it's vulnerable to loud noises.
The
And a
bells in the
few
upper
words
courtyard.
he is.
Exactly. Eskel, Lambert, you'll help me stop the Frightener and the bandits. Leo, stay behind us. Geralt, you open the gate to the upper courtyard. When we're there, Triss can stop Savola and his pet, while we prepare to deal with the Professor and the unknown mage.
I'll figure something out.
Let's do this. Bleed them a bit down here before withdrawing. Geralt, follow the wall and break through to the tower where
While
there's
the
a
facial
passage to the upper courtyard.
animation, or at
Alone?
least texturing,
They're
looks
just
good.
bandits.
The
Though
lip
one might be
syncing,
infamous.
maybe not
You
so
must
much.
open the gate. We'll be waiting. Good luck, Wolf.
Good luck, Wolf. Here we go, gonna take on a guy in this more up close and personal view. This is just saying, yeah, do a combo. Okay, there we go. And then a finishing move. Whoops, sorry.
I'll make you squeal.
Ooh. Yeah, kind of a little bit of gore in this game. Oh yeah, and this game is definitely not PG. I would definitely call this a M-rated game.
Mess with me and die.
But there's no
I'll make you squeal.
like disembodiment. I don't think there's any cutting limbs off or anything like that. Just a lot of blood. Up the stairs. And this is where the kind of the other part of combat comes in. You can switch your sword style. So this assassin is a faster attack type. You gotta go into a faster stance, not the up high heavy guard. And when you go back to a heavier guy, switch back.
You'll regret the date.
Yeah, you can pause the game and give you kind of a more strategic view. So, probably need to take the assassin out first, as otherwise he'll just get in the way of me fighting the heavy dude. Change over. Oh, yeah, get back on there. Sit back. Get the heavy. That's a lot of dudes. That's a problem. Bye-bye. Oops.
No way through here. Follow me. Back to Savola.
Yeah, overall I'd say this game runs pretty well on medium. Definitely below 30 frames a second for parts, but overall playable for sure. Take on this archer in fast attack mode. Crap, maybe. And then see, if you try and attack like a fast attacker, and you're not in that mode, you just can't do anything. So you gotta switch over, use the right mode on the right baddie.
I'll make you squeal.
You'll be sorry.
So yeah, I need to take care of that assassin dude first. The heavies. Come on. There we go. Yes. Do the thing that I've been trying to get to this entire time. There we go. Oops. Oops. Run away.
Damn it, Geralt. It's a miracle you're alive.
Wasn't it supposed to be an easy mission? They were just bandits?
Lambert and Eskel were supposed to fix them yesterday.
We're not masons.
No matter. The professor and the other mage must be hiding in the keep.
Face the truth, Witchers. They're here to rob you.
Triss, child, we have nothing of value. Some good steel snow fox pelts.
But you do
I'm
have
in the
good
laboratory
cleavage.
and you know it. Someone wants your famed
Yeah,
mutagens.
yet again, this game
You're jumping to
definitely
conclusions.
rated
Triss
M,
may be right. We need to find out what they want.
One thing at a time.
and not just for the
We shouldn't
violence.
turn our backs on a strong mage leading a frightener.
And you can't let the bandits in the lab.
Right as usual, Triss.
Geralt, you've dealt with mages. Find out what this one wants. Leo will guide you.
Just reconnaissance, or...?
No one will be sorry if some of them lose their heads. You'll manage, Wolf. Just remember Leo's with you.
I can handle this.
We'll see what's happening inside and be back.
Take these potions just in case.
Oh yeah, another
Drink
really
the
cool part of this
Thunderbolt
game
now
is the
and
whole
keep Swallow
alchemy
for when you
thing,
need
which
healing. I'll be
only
able to tell
really
you how they
matters
work. We'll make sure no one
kind of
else
on the
gets
harder
inside.
difficulty, but it definitely can help on
stay with us
the lower
in case
difficulties,
Savola has any new
where
ideas.
you can go and make your own potions. And like one of them that I'm about to use here, Thunderbolt, they give you a bunch of different powers and whatnot, and it's kind of a cool system. Sometimes it can get a little bit annoying having to go and make this stuff that you should be able to either buy fairly easily or whatnot, but it's sometimes cool. So what I think I'll do now is I'll throw it down on low, just so we can see what it looks like and how it plays on low. Give it a second, there it goes. So you can see the texturing is definitely not as good as on medium, but it runs so much smoother. Oh my word. Yeah. If you want, this is definitely above 30 frames a second now. But yeah, if you want a very smooth gameplay, this is definitely the setting to have it on. Now, let's go and try high, just to see what it's like. Show you the difference. Give it a second here. There we go. And as you can see there, yeah, there's a big difference in the texturing. And actually, this isn't running too poorly, even on high graphics setting. Chase these rats around a little bit. But yeah, I know we're not in combat right now, but it definitely gives you a look and to see what the difference is graphically. And yeah, it's chugging a little bit, but not too bad, honestly. Maybe see a little better inside.
I've heard all of Dandelion's ballads about you.
But yeah, so that will probably do it for me today.
I managed to hit him.
That was kind of a brief overlook at the game. Got to see some combat, got to see what the different graphic settings look like. And yeah, so I would definitely recommend picking this game up. It's honestly a steal. It's a great game for the price. So yeah, here you can kind of see what the graphics look like inside, running a little bit smoother inside. But yeah, so that'll probably do it for me today. My recommendation for this game is 2 thumbs way up, a definite buy if you're looking for a long RPG to play on your Mac. But if you guys liked what you saw today, please leave a comment. If you would like to request a game for a future episode, please leave a comment. And hopefully I will see you all next time. This is Hunter Chief 117 signing off. Later.